Week 3, Basic Fitting, Part 2. Types of vices. There are different types of vices used for holding workpieces. Quick releasing vice. A quick releasing vice is similar to an ordinary bench vice, but the opening of the movable jaw is done by using a trigger. If the trigger at the front of the movable jaw is pressed, the nut disengages the screw and the movable jaw can be set in any desired place quickly. Pipe vise. A pipe vise is used for holding round sections of metal, tubes, and pipes. In the vise, the screw is vertical and movable. The jaw works vertically. The pipe vise grips the work at 4 points on its surface. The parts of a pipe vise are shown in figure. Hand vise. Hand vices are used for gripping screws, rivets, keys, small drills, and other similar objects which are too small to be conveniently held in the bench vise. A hand vise is made in various shapes and sizes. The length varies from 125 to 150 millimeter and the jaw width from 40 to 44 millimeter. The jaws can be opened and closed using the wing nut on the screw that is fastened to one leg and passes through the other. Pin vise. The pin vise is used for holding small diameter jobs. It consists of a handle and a small collet chuck at one end. The chuck carries a set of jaws which are operated by turning the handle. Toolmaker's vise. The toolmaker's vise is used for holding small work which requires filing or drilling and for marking of small jobs on the surface plate. This vise is made of mild steel. Toolmaker's vise is accurately machined. Leg vise. A leg vise is a holding device generally used in a forge shop for bending and forging work. It is made for mild steel to avoid breakage while hammering. Main parts of a leg vise. The following are the main parts of a leg vise: solid jaw, movable jaw, threaded jaw, spindle, spring, pivot, leg, clamp.
In modern engineering field, for checking and setting the finished components accurately, we are using tri-square. The tri-square is a precision instrument which is used to check squareness, angles of 90 degree of the surface. Parts, parts of tri-square. Number 1, stock. Number 2, blade. Number 3, straight edges. The stock, thick part is called stock. Number 2, blade. The thin portion of the part is called blade. Straight edges. These stock and blade are perpendicular. The accuracy of measurements by tri-square is about 0.002 mm per 10 mm length, which is accurate enough for most workshop purposes. The tri-square has a blade with parallel surfaces. The blade is fixed to the stock at 90 degree. Tri-squares are made of hardened steel. Tri-squares are specified according to the length of the blade: 100 mm, 150 mm, 200 mm, etc. Now, uses of tri-square. The tri-square is used to check the squareness of the job, check the flatness of the job, mark the lines at 90 degree to the edges of workpiece, set the workpiece at right angles to make accurate measurement with help of steel rule. These are the different uses of tri-square. How we can check by using tri-square? For example, Place the tri-square blade across the material you want to test or mark. A thicker part of the handle should be extended over the edge of the surface, allowing the blade to lie flat across the surface. Hold the handle against the edge of the material. The blade is now positioned at 90 degree compared to the edge. Tri-square used to mark lines at 90 degree. It may be also used to check if the edges are straight. The tri-square is placed on the edge of the material and held up to light. Any light shining through the between the material and the tri-square, the blade indicates that edge of the material is not straight.
Now we come to the end of part 2. See you in part 3, where you will learn about files and